Fine, I will only be able to take one, please. I've already taken one. Eh? Maybe another time. Okay. There is one again. Which one again? Through the academy, which is in Ife. Then you can hacks. You can be, by the time you go, you can hacks from the provost. He can give you the calendar, so that because at times the basic school is just 2 weeks, and it may fall within your break, so that you can attend. It's going to be very, very good. Attending the basic class, the basic drama school in Christian drama, beautiful and very good. It gives you connections with other drama ministers. All right, thank you. Are we getting blessed? And because I'm not hearing any clap. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, sir, for this privilege. My first question, I have about like 3 questions here.
How many?
About like 3 questions.
3.
Yes.
Pick your best 2.
Okay, my first question. I want to ask, it's related to script writing. Sometimes when you get a message or an inspiration from the Holy Spirit, what process do you go through to transform it into a concept or an act relatable to people? Because I've watched some drama ministrations, I've watched some movies that the way the message came out was so raw that only people that probably that have grew in a religious setting can only those set of people can relate with it. People that probably like unbelievers or that doesn't even know much about the scriptures cannot exactly relate with it. So in that kind of, and the message is okay, the message is on point, but how do you relate some message that you receive? How do you relate it in a way that it is, what process do you go through to make people understand this thing, something that can be relatable to them?
Thank you. Now, Evangelist Amy Adepoju answered that and then pass it across quickly. Did you hear it? Okay. Let's give it to a person in teaching script writing. Did you hear it? Okay.
So, like when you receive a message that is too deep, and with that depth, you just pass it across like that.
Is that it?
Yeah. The process. Yeah, it's the same thing I said. Yeah. So, what I usually encourage people is when God gives a revelation, it's like a seed form. God will give you a seed. And God will not give you the tree. Like God will not, most of the time, it's not going to come like from sin 1 to sin 100. Like, it won't come like, so it won't come like from sin 1 to sin 100. You just saw a revelation and you saw everything all printed out in Revelation. Like it doesn't, for me personally, it hasn't happened like that before. I have not had the revelation of a whole full script. It's just an idea, like a seed that will just drop. All right? So it's your responsibility as the writer to communicate that script to an understanding that the general people, the world will easily understand and digest. For example, the thing about the seed is that if you come to my house, for example, and I serve you a seed, the seed of orange, as powerful as the seed of orange is, and I put in a plate, like plenty, and I serve it to you. I say, eat. And you begin to eat that seed. That may be the last time you will come to my house. Because that seed as powerful, it's very small, but it's powerful. It can grow into a mighty tree. But as it is, it's bitter. That's the same way it is. That's the same way it is when you receive a revelation so raw, and you just pass it across like that, bam, to people. It's powerful, yes, but they don't understand the depth that you are coming from. So you have to learn to simplify it. Script writing in itself is a skill. And you need to learn that skill. Do you understand? There are processes that are involved in writing the script, in getting the synopsis. First of all, that's the summary of the script, then elaborating it and developing the characters. All those things we may not be able to explain here. what I will encourage is if you can come to the academy whenever there is the time, or if you can do some um, personal research on your own, or come to the academy, the Mount Zion Academy. I will really encourage that. So it's the skill on itself that you need to develop. It starts from getting the idea out, putting it down, developing the characters. All those things are very, very, very important. So that seed, when it is planted, it can be watered, it can be groomed, it can be trimmed until it becomes a tree that brings out fruit. So it's the fruits, as gospel filmmakers, it's the fruits that we give people, not the seed. Do you understand? So it's the